Go for it.
Sunlight hits the antenna complex. Antenna complex chlorophyll molecules get excited and transfer energy to the special pair.
The water splitting enzyme splits water into oxygen and hydrogen.
Oxygen goes away. The special pair chlorophyll passes the electron plastic window.
Hydrogen replaces the electron loss. Protons go to thylakoid space.
Plastic window passes an electron to cytochrome B6F.
Cytochrome B6F then opens.
Proton passes through into the thylakoid space.
Cytochrome B6F then passes electrons to plastocyanin.
Plastocyanin passes to photosystem 1 at a low energy.
Sunlight excites photosystem 1.
Electrons at high energy are passed to ferredoxin.
Ferredoxin passes the electron to ferredoxin reductase. Reductase excites NADP plus and 8 hydrogen.
NADP plus and hydrogen bond to make NADPH.
FOF1 ATPase channel that opens.
Hydrogen flows through to the stromal side.
The F1FO ATPase spins.
ADP is phosphorylated to make ATP.
Sunlight hits the antenna complex. Antenna complex chlorophyll molecules get excited and transfer energy to the special pair.
The water splitting enzyme splits water into oxygen and hydrogen.
Oxygen goes away. The special pair chlorophyll passes the electron to plastic window.
Hydrogen replaces the electron lost. Protons go to thylakoid space.
Plastic window passes an electron to cytochrome B6F.
Cytochrome B6F opens.
A proton passes into the thylakoid space.
Cytochrome B6F passes the enzyme to plastocyanin.
Plastocyanin passes the electrons to photosystem 1 at a low energy.
Sunlight excites photosystem 1.
Electrons at high energy are passed to ferredoxin.
Ferredoxin passes the electron to ferredoxin reductase. Reductase excites NADP plus and hydrogen.
NADP plus and hydrogen bond to make NADPH.
FOF1 ATPase opens.
Hydrogen flows through to the stromal side.
F1FO ATPase rotates.
ADP is phosphorylated to make ATP.
Sunlight hits the antenna complex. Antenna complex chlorophyll molecules get excited and transfer energy to the special pair.
The water splitting enzyme splits water into oxygen and hydrogen.
Oxygen goes away. The special pair chlorophyll passes the electron to plastic window.
Hydrogen replaces the electron lost. Protons go to thylakoid space.
Plastic window passes an electron to cytochrome B6F.
Cytochrome B6F opens.
Proton transfers to the thylakoid space.
Cytochrome B6F passes the enzyme or electron to plastocyanin.
Plastocyanin passes the electrons at a low energy to photosystem 1.
The sunlight excites photosystem 1.
Electrons at a high energy are passed to ferredoxin.
Ferredoxin passes the electron to ferredoxin reductase. Reductase excites NADP plus and hydrogen.
NADP plus and hydrogen bond to make NADPH.
FOF1 ATPase opens.
Hydrogen flows through to the stromal.
FOF1 ATP synthase rotates.
ADP is phosphorylated to make ATP.
Sunlight hits the antenna complex. Antenna complex chlorophyll molecules get excited and transfer energy into the special pair.
The water splitting enzyme splits water into oxygen and hydrogen.
Oxygen goes away. The special pair chlorophyll passes the electron to plastic window.
Hydrogen replaces the electron lost. Protons go to thylakoid space.
Plastic window passes an electron to cytochrome B6F.
Cytochrome B6F opens.
A proton passes into the thylakoid space.
Cytochrome B6F passes an electron to plastocyanin.
Plastocyanin passes the electrons to photosystem 1 at a low energy level.
Sunlight excites photosystem 1.
At a high energy, electrons are passed to ferredoxin.
Ferredoxin passes the electron to ferredoxin reductase. Reductase excites NADP plus and hydrogen.
NADP plus and hydrogen bond to make NADPH.
FOF1 ATPase opens.
Hydrogen flows through to the stromal.
FOF1 ATPase rotates.
ADP is phosphorylated to make ATP.
Sunlight hits the antenna complex. Antenna complex chlorophyll molecules get excited and transfer energy to the special pair.
Water splitting enzyme splits water into oxygen and hydrogen.
Oxygen goes away. The special pair chlorophyll passes the electrons to plastic window.
Hydrogen replaces the electron lost. Protons go to thylakoid space.
Plastic window passes an electron to cytochrome B6F.
Cytochrome B6F opens.
A proton passes into the thylakoid space.
Cytochrome B6F passes electrons to plastocyanin.
Plastocyanin passes at a low energy level to photosystem 1.
Sunlight excites photosystem 1.
At a high energy, electrons are passed to ferredoxin.
Ferredoxin passes the electrons off to ferredoxin reductase. Reductase
collection and hydrogen make NADPH.
FOF1ATPase opens.
Hydrogen flows through to the stroma.
FOF1ATPase rotates.
ADP is phosphorylated to make ATP.
Sunlight hits the antenna complex. Antenna complex chlorophyll molecules get excited and transfer energy to the special pair.
Water splitting enzyme splits water into oxygen and hydrogen.
Oxygen goes away.
Special pair chlorophyll passes the electrons off to plastic window.
Hydrogen replaces the electrons lost, protons go to thylakoid space.
Plasmon passes an electron into cytochrome B6F.
Cytochrome B6F opens.
Proton passes into the thylakoid space.
Cytochrome B6F passes an electron to plasticyanine.
Photosynthesis passes the electrons at a low energy to photosystem 1.
Sunlight excites photosystem 1.
Electrons are passed at a high energy to ferredoxin.
Ferredoxin passes the electrons off to ferredoxin reductase. Reductase excites NADP plus and hydrogen.
NADP plus and hydrogen bond to make NADPH.
FOF1ATPase opens.
Hydrogen flows through to the stroma.
FOF1ATPase rotates.
ADP is phosphorylated to make ATP.
Plasmon passes an electron off to cytochrome B6F.
Cytochrome B6F opens.
Hydrogen goes over to the thylakoid space.
Cytochrome B6F passes the electron to plasticyanine.
Photosynthesis passes at a low energy level to photosystem 1.
FOF1ATPase opens.
Hydrogen goes from the thylakoid space to the stroma.
Rotator spins.
ADP is phosphorylated to make ATP. Sunlight excites photosystem 1.
Electrons at a high energy are passed to ferredoxin.
Ferredoxin passes the electrons off to plastoquinone.
Plasmon passes electron off to cytochrome B6F.
Cytochrome B6F opens.
Hydrogen goes to the thylakoid space.
Cytochrome B6F passes the electron to plasticyanine.
Photosynthesis passes the electrons at a low energy level to photosystem 1.
FOF1ATPase opens.
Hydrogen goes from the thylakoid space to the stroma.
Rotator spins.
ADP is phosphorylated to make ATP. Sunlight excites photosystem 1.
Electrons at a high energy are passed to ferredoxin.
Ferredoxin passes the electrons off to plastoquinone.
Plasmon passes electron to cytochrome B6F.
Cytochrome B6F opens.
Hydrogen goes to the thylakoid space.
Cytochrome B6F passes an electron to plasticyanine.
Photosynthesis passes the electrons at a low energy to photosystem 1.
FOF1ATPase opens.
Hydrogen goes from the thylakoid space to the stroma.
Rotator spins.
ADP is phosphorylated to make ATP. Sunlight excites photosystem 1.
Electrons at a high energy are passed to ferredoxin.
Ferredoxin passes the electrons off to plastoquinone.